Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. Herbert on the first play wants to pass it. And that's into the hands of Eckler. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18 from the 50. Here's Herbert. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
It's taken in by Quentin Johnston.
And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 25-yard line. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. On 1st down, it's Herbert. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Whenever I see an in route dropped, as we just saw in that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead.
Well, they started the drive backed up pretty deep in a nice effort to overcome the field position, get into field goal range on the game's opening possession.
And, Brandon, I think from where they started, the initial thought was, can we get 1 or 2 first downs and help out our defense after we pump the ball away with field position? But as that drive went on, I think their sights got set a little bit higher. They were thinking touchdown, ended up settling in between and coming away with a field goal.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
And that'll be caught by Tony.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's going to let it go again.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
If I'm making excuses, and I am, sometimes the sun can be difficult on a ball like that. That looked like it was going to be right there, but it's in and out of his hands. And a potential big play goes by the wayside.
15. Hey, Sunday.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. And no hesitations. They go right back to Kelsey.
Touchdown! Travis Kelsey, 27 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not all out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down.
He gets it to Johnston.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And the Chargers 1st down.
Herbert changing things up.
Let's go.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Out of the gun, Herbert. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. That was Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind the line. A 4th down, so the Chargers trot out J.K. Scott. Back deep is Kadarius Toney.
They'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Taking it about the 16.
So a 56-yard punt. They'll net 41 after the 15-yard return.
And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. On 1st down, Mahomes. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Flushed out right. Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down the defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there. Someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Here's Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line.
Now Herbert got to get him to the line in a hurry.
A gain of 8 brings up 2nd and goal.
Eckler. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab.
And the Chargers will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
Chiefs 6.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. Now Isaiah Pacheco going to bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. Into space at the 45.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Mahomes going to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. the back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to fourth down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down.
So they get the flag for pass interference. Big call there on fourth down.
But it's the right call, and as much as I want to see them play through incidental contact, he's definitely there too early.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Martin, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting to 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to wind up and air it out. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. They had lots of leg behind it, and that gets him back within a single point. It's now 10-9. So a favorable bounce that time, to say the least, and he's able to convert the field goal there from long distance.
Yeah, the guys behind the end zone didn't need to hike the net up for this one. That thing was a dying quail, but he finds a way to boink it off the crossbar and make it drop through.
The Charger drive about to get going. 1 second, all that remains. A final shot before the break for Herbert. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this will be recovered by the offense, but it will be of little importance now as time has expired here in this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Now a first down throw complete downfield. Give him 30 yards there. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Yellow, yellow. Yellow. 43, 43.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
And Mahomes sees something. He'll change the play. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. The 3rd quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Herbert. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. And he'll just protect the football and go down and take the sack. And quickly they get to the line. Here's Herbert. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Herbert now. Wide open. It's Allen, complete. They get a big amount back. 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now. They snap it to Herbert. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Got his man complete. Moore. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. A dump down to McKinnon. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Chiefs are going to get a fresh set of downs.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead.
They'll run here with Pacheco.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
And Mahomes is going to keep it.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, a 4-yard touchdown scamper.
And the Chiefs have taken a 4th-quarter lead.
They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives them a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone, as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 1st down, it's Herbert.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Justin Reed.
Now inside the 25.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey, we might be headed towards overtime. Instead, it looks like this one may very well be done. And guess what? If you're a fantasy owner and you have that defense, you just had a big, big game, didn't you?
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Charger drive about to get going.
We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert. A little short pass. This is Everett.
Room past the 35.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He finds his target, Allen.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterback.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. Second down, goal to go. Throwing, Herbert.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's third and goal. Herbert.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up on fourth and goal from the 4, and the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs.
They've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing is Mahomes on third.
Man open, it's Tony. He's got it.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Might want to remember that third down play, 37 yards. Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee.